Ladies, welcome to this video. Shortly, I'm gonna give you one more time a last video about reminding you that tomorrow there is our call. I put together a really cool presentation. This is a preview of what we're gonna talk about, and of course, I cannot stress this enough. You should really show up. There isn't gonna be any replay with this, so we're going to talk about, the three main reasons why, you get a plateau, what to do about it, how your metabolism is a thermostat, the models of, calorie deficit and breaking the weight plateau. We're going to talk about how stress, if you can actually measure stress. We know that stress is the problem right now, but, you can actually measure stress. And, we're going to talk about single-handedly, many times you think you're in a plateau, but you're not really because, you're not really implementing, the things that, supposed to be done. And of course, then we're going to talk about how by breaking the plateau, you're actually ready to lose weight. And, when you're ready to lose weight, then you lose, 0.5 to 1 kilo every single week, unlike what you might be doing now that you're basically losing, maybe even 2 kilo per week, but then you're gaining back 3. Or you're losing, but you don't know what you're losing. You're losing fat, you're losing muscle, you're actually losing water, right? And if you're losing water, and if you know that, you're losing weight, but you feel always so tired, you have cravings, you cannot sleep, you have low energy, chances are you're not losing fat and you're not efficient. And sometimes instead, you're actually losing fat, but you still feel, and low energy. So what do you do? What do you do then, right? You need to rebalance your metabolism so that you can lose fat efficiently, right? There is cases like you are not predisposed at the moment to lose weight because you're already eating. If you have 10, 15, 20 kilo to lose and you're eating 1,500 calorie, chances are you're not going to be able to unless you get your structure recovered, right? So I said, I tagged actually pretty much everybody that got into this group to take your metabolic assessment before the call. I highly suggest that. I'm going to get back at you like this in a loom like this, telling you exactly what to do, about it and how can you make this presentation work for you better. Okay, so again, welcome to the group. I highly suggest you come to this call. This group will exist for seminars like this, but I don't know how often they're going to be. So I know that it's going to be tomorrow. And then, we don't know how often we're going to make one of these. But I highly suggest you take action with this because it's an intimate group. It's not going to be you can still going to be able to ask questions. It's not going to be one of those things that you're completely lost and not understanding what to do because you're going to know what to do for you. Coach Jerry here. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.